Welcome back, everybody. We are here after the break for the second match of the night. It is Team DYN up against DRX. How you doing, Wadid, after the break? You feeling a bit better for our second match?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Already having better mood right now in here.
Yeah.
Talk. And yeah, second match, Dynamics versus DRX. Yeah, maybe some people can say that this is one-sided match, but Dynamics, they already showed up at the upset against DYN, so
yeah,
I think there is still chance, but their last match against Damwon Gaming was not that great.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Damwon kind of played like a different beast that day, as T1 did not, and I think that DRX are, you know, I mentioned this at the end of T1 losing their last match against Gen G. I said that it does feel like we're slowly moving towards 3 top teams, and then T1, and then, you know, 3 other teams that are right behind them. So while that's unfortunate for T1, I do think that DRX will put a much bigger pressure onto Team Dynamics, and they're going to have to come out even stronger after their win over T1.
Yeah, and especially the team who actually won against Damwon Gaming, which is DRX. So they should able to stomp this team to prove that they are the strong top 3 team in here, LCK. And yeah, for Dynamics, this is rough schedule, and it's 4th matchup, right?
Yeah, of 5 in a row. Their next match is Gen G after this one, so it never ends for these guys. The Emperor of Round 1, Canadian 1 DRX acquire their 9th win by shutting down Dynamics' potentials. I'd say that's pretty likely. Doran was left alone in their last series in Round 1 and stated, "Pyoshik, when I dial your number, get over here." So we all know he's wearing his mask and he's putting on his best Scorpion cosplay. Can he get his wishes and dispose of his grudge over his own jungler? Well, I'd hope so.
Maybe not, because Pyoshik, when you have definite carry out your bot lane, then I would just go for bot lane. You know?
Yeah. I don't blame him. That is for sure. And all of you waited very long. Sunday LCK is back. I'm not really sure what that's referring to.
Is the winner goes for the Sunday night LCK guest, or it doesn't matter? I think.
Oh, I guess it's true. Okay.
So it's a talk show after LCK every Sunday. There is Sunday night LCK, and the winner goes for the funny talk show. But otherwise,
yeah, and unfortunately that is only in Korean. Maybe in the future we can get many different languages. We'll see how that does happen in the future. But take a look at some of the stats here. Team Dynamics, they're in 6th, but not the greatest damage and team gold difference at 25. A lot of their games where they've won have been pretty close, I think. And, you know, sometimes you go up against a really strong team and you just get stomped. So.
Maybe you can say Dynamics as worst version of Africa.
Okay.
You have some kind of fine top lane. I mean, good top lane and fine mid, and decent jungler, and into fine bot lane as well, you know?
Yeah.
And you never, you do not have that much of chance to winning against the top teams, right? So I think it's kind of a good version of Africa. And DRX is like, yeah, I mean, they're just DRX. Great team.
Yeah, that is for sure. I'm looking back, and Dept is standing up like he's about to give a speech right next to CV Max, but I guess maybe he's just...
Yeah, because of his back.
Staying limber for his back. That is a good point, and I hope he is feeling okay tonight. As it's Rich up against Doran, the key players here. I think this is mostly because Rich is kind of the carry for Team Dynamics, and he does have some good numbers. I mean, he's first in damage percentage amongst all top laners, amongst his team, of course, and very high kill participation and damage per minute on top of that.
So, when you see the damage percentage, I guess it's the matchup, the bus driver versus bus passenger. I mean, it seems like it, you know?
And Doran is 11th?
Yeah.
What does that say for him?
I mean, he's doing a lot of good jobs with the tank champions, right? And you have Chovy and Deft as your damage dealers. So
Yeah.
you might have lower stats on the damage percentage. But anyways, yeah, I hope Deft's back is right. Like, he's having some trouble with it, but
Yeah. It's always sad when the pro gamers get some injuries like that, because we know that Deft is nowhere near the end of his career if he can continue playing, and I hope that any kind of back injury or anything else won't stop him when it comes to that, as we're going to get here into the big ban. No Heimerdinger, which we have seen into DRX before.
Insta brain ban. I like it. I mean, maybe I don't like it because I want to see Heimerdinger game, but yeah.
Yeah, I think my pen exploded.
Yeah, so randomly you're...
My whole hand is covered in like permanent marker.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, into the pick ban, TF Varus. I know Tarek too, DRX. Not really banning, you know, top tier stuff right now.
But also it's kind of weird that the DYN is banning all the first pick champions, you know, like TF and Varus and Karma. There is still so many AD carry choices, but those picks are mainly like mostly banning on the red side, you know, TF and Varus and Karma. But it seems like DYN has different plan today. Maybe the Volibear was also a great first pick. But yeah, I mean, it seems like they just want to pick up Ezreal. And you don't want to give Ezreal for free against Deft. So it does make sense. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is good choice or like good first pick, because there is still Kalista and Aphelios. So it's not like a great first pick, you know, for blue side.
Yeah. For sure, and I'm curious about what they're going to respond with. It looks like maybe Deft's Lucian just immediately going to say, nah, you're not just going to play free Ezreal here.
Yeah, and also, as I mentioned Yuumi before, there is always potential to play Yuumi when you're playing against Ezreal because of his weak laning phase, right?
Yeah.
Even though like they mix up with Leona or Nautilus, there's not much of like kill pressure with Ezreal, right? So I think it's opening up Yuumi again, and especially DRX, they love to play Yuumi, especially with Lucian. They can always flex it. Those two flex picks are just making it really rough to ban pick against them. And Trundle. I mean, this is just normal draft, you know? But it seems like lower tier teams are lovely to pick Trundle with Ezreal, you know? But I just want to see more Ezreal and Lee Sin because it fits more.
Yeah, and there is the auto lock on Yuumi you were talking about. They saw the Bard and they're like, yeah, we don't care. We can pick Yuumi into this, so we will gladly go ahead and do that. Keria is always a treat to watch on Yuumi because when people think of Yuumi, they don't think, you know, this incredibly high mechanically, you know, skilled champion that's going to really show off. But Keria kind of brings it to a level of at least noticing it, you know, which is always good.
I mean, if you're a good Yuumi, then the mana nerf is nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, when you're playing as Yuumi, the game plan should be like, okay, let's stack the wave and dive on both sides. But with Trundle, with Azure bot, I don't think that's easy way to punish Yuumi in the early game. So it's already having DRX's favor, and they already showed what happens when they have Lucian and Yuumi on the bot lane. So yeah, I'm wondering what mid picks are like Chovy is looking for, because always he picked up some weird champions like Gragas mid. So maybe this time around he is actually looking for one of the weird but good picks, you know?
Yeah, something a little bit less common, such as in Echo.
Echo blind pick. So we still don't know where it goes, by the way.
True.
It can be like a set Yuumi bot lane with Lucian mid and like jungle Echo.
Yeah.
Or mid Echo with Lucian bot lane and top set or something. Or it can be mid set as well with Echo jungle. Like everything is possible. So, yeah, I love flex picks.
Yeah, it definitely adds so much to your drafting.
Yeah.
And especially when you have so many capable players in your lineup that can play all of these weird things, you know, that might not be so natural and normal for the role. And so Rich is like, well, I'm not really sure if any of these guys are going top. There's a decent chance that they still haven't picked their top laner. I'll just pick Aatrox because I'm rich. And that's what I do.
I mean, this draft is really good, by the way. Like, those picks are just original, maybe except the Aatrox. But the Aatrox is just one of the pick Rich really loves to pick it. So there's no doubt. And yeah, Camille top lane. This is also a good matchup for Camille. So I think it's gonna be, yeah, okay. We still need to see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Echo jungle with mid set. It seems like it right now. And Ghost as well.
Yeah, set can be a little bit annoying to deal with for a Zoe. She's very predictable where she's going to hop back. The only thing is that she's very fast. So if if you're the set, sometimes you're just going to get poked out as melee, but there are chances, there are openings where a really good set player can be like, oh, I'm just gonna clap you here.
Yeah.
If the Zoe player does step even a little bit out of line, so Kuzan will have to walk that line very well, very importantly here.
Yeah. And also Seth is the champion that actually it can cancel Zoe's ultimate, like Skarner ultimate, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe you can see some funny moment, but anyways, a dynamic spam pick is just so balanced, so they just need to build up some great structure coming into the early game. And for DRX, I mean, I think this is competition that DRX can only play. Like
pretty much, yeah.
Lucian Yumi bot lane with just Echo jungle in the mix from the solo queue and set mid. Crazy. I just want to see this game fast. First!
They don't have a lot of range. They have Yumi, Lucian, which are not, very high range, but they have ways to lock you down and really punish you. So, as you mentioned, it'll take a lot of skill to really pull this off and actually try to win. But, I wouldn't have minded just a straight-up normal draft from DRX either. Might have been a little bit more boring, but at the same time, like, DYN have proved that they're a team that, they're not just going to lie down and take it from a stronger team. They're going to fight back.
Yeah. And
they have won against very strong teams. So,
yeah,
gotta be careful with some of your drafts.
The thing is, Dynamics, when they play against Damon Gaming, especially, it showed up that Dokdam is not good enough player to play against top teams, Like, he was shaking way too much, and it showed up from his performance, right?
Yeah.
Like, his laning phase was so bad. Like, he was like 20 CS behind every single game when he was playing Aphelios. That's not possible,
Yeah.
It shouldn't happen.
It's not really acceptable,
No.
Like,
just randomly 20 CS behind, no one wants that,
Yeah.
And also in the team fight, nothing happened. So I think it's his task, that he need to prove that he is LCK level of AD carry. So I think this game can be his opportunity against Daphne carry on the bot lane. So we'll see what's gonna happen with this Azure pick for Dokdam.
Yeah, I really want to see him try to pop off a little bit and prove to us that he can compete at a pretty high level here. Although it's not going to be easy. I mean, this bottom lane is probably the best bottom lane right now.
Yeah.
In Korea. I mean, obviously Teddy Effort is really strong because of Teddy.
Are they strong?
I do think they are.
They lost.
Yeah, but it's not their fault, really. I really don't think it was their fault,
Okay. I'm joking. Chill.
No, I just, because there will be people that, will seriously ask that question and wonder about what may have been the problems for T1. But,
I mean, yeah. It's not T1's game, but they have a lot of problems,
Yeah, currently.
And that's why DYN could get a win against T1.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, when they're winning against T1 DYN, it was not like them playing good. It was more like T1 having some issues in their team and like just falling themselves. So I think I don't want to call that match as like upset that the underdog team finally proved against the top teams, you know? So I feel like DYN still has a lot of things to prove when it comes to like top teams.
Yeah.
It's similar to Africa Fricks, you know?
Yeah, it's very true. I mean, we still need to see more from them, and we really just kind of got started on this topic because we were talking about excellent bot lanes in Korea, so I do think that Deft and Korea, though, are kind of on top right now. As, okay, Rich really trying to get in there and take these trades aggressively.
Oh, the Q cooldown.
And Doran is going to flash, and he's going to get solo killed by Rich. Throws up the okay with the thumbs up. Feeling pretty good about that, and he knew it from so long ago, too. Doran was like, wait, why are you still going?
By the way, it's a good matchup for Camille.
Yes.
Just so you guys know. And now, the top Camille is unbeatable in lane. And that was just outplay by Rich.
Yeah.
Right there.
Clear, just straight up, one-on-one.
I mean, it's not like Rich is playing comfort matchup. It's not like Rich is playing meta champion right now. It's just
what is
Rich
going
himself.
on here? Does he have potential? No, he's not. Okay.
I don't think he is gonna get this wave comfortably. Yeah, the top lane is done so.
Yeah, and take a look at Beyond too. He's like,
it's
yeah,
GG,
I mean, if you want to stay, you're gonna die. If you're not gonna stay, I can zone you out for a long time.
I mean, Echo is on the bot lane.
Doran has, okay, he's gonna level up. He is getting some more health back, but they're still gonna go for it here. Trying to tank it up, and that was so easy. Very clean dive from Team DYN, and already they're 2-0 over DRX.
What the heck was that? So, Ixu version 2 or what? I think it's even worse. I think it's even worse because he's not even playing tanky champion.
Oh boy, this is the first kill.
Yeah.
And so you see, Rich he's trading. He knows that he can win from here.
Yeah, I mean because Doran literally used everything in front of his face.
Yeah.
And let's see the second trade as well because we didn't see it. So he got hit by every single thing, every single ability, and he got cancelled.
He TPs in and immediately starts hitting him.
I mean, he's trolling. Like, this is literally trolling.
And also you're not talking about Trundle here.
No. He got cancelled again.
Yeah.
I think Richie is just one of the best Aatrox player in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly making a case for that, even here, but it shows so much confidence if you're just able to understand this matchup to that deep of a level. To know exactly when to go in and exactly how to... Okay, he's just winning every single trade now. Top lane is pretty boom from here.
I mean, it's done. Because when you're playing against Aatrox, you have healing reduction item, and you have Tiamat. You also need Triforce, which means you need a lot of gold, right? But you already died twice. You lost 5 waves against Aatrox in the early game. That means it's just GG, man. There is nothing that Doran can do it himself.
And look at this. He's trying to go on in there. You see Beyond, he's trying to angle so that he doesn't get jumped on away from his allies. Chovy not quite going to burn down, but he did have to blow Ghost and Flash to get away from the gank. And Rich is using his win in the top side to roam to mid and to get more wins for his team.
Top lane difference is getting bigger, man. It's coming real spicy. And also, Guger is one of the good Bard player. Like I've seen a lot of good skills by him. So if Gugur is starting to move towards mid lane, I think it will be really hard for Chovy as well. Because Bard with mobile boots is coming from the bot lane, and also Aatrox with 2 kills, just pushing all time top lane and just coming down to the mid lane, you know. So
Yeah.
I think all the structure are kind of broken for DRX right now, and I think they just need to wait, because there's nothing that they can do for the early game, because Echo jungle early game, the ganking is not that strong, you know, unless it's solo queue, because they are normally just full HP. So
yeah, they're not going to be taking crazy trades or anything like that. They're going to keep their health bars full, especially because they don't want to give the free kills over to the Echo jungle. Gugur did roam in for a little bit, but it's not going to stick around. And if there was one way that I thought DRX were going to lose a game against Team Dynamics, I thought it might be through overconfidence and strange picks and playing overconfidently and stuff like that. But this is just straight up losing so far, right? I mean,
yeah, maybe all the things that you said is hitting pretty hard. Like, we have Echo jungle, we have Yuumi, we have Set Made, and they are playing kind of confidently.
Yeah, but I mean, most of the wins are coming from just Doran losing really hard in the top lane. And, okay, we're going to have a bit of an engage here from Chovy and Pyosik. Gugur being zoned out a little bit, but now they're trying to turn it around by Pyosik as, okay, really nice Tempered Fate to just calm things down. Will it matter, though, as in comes a huge True Shot barrage from the bottom side, as is Beyond even going to die? Finally, he will. Dep now putting in huge amounts of damage onto Kuzan. They are going to be able to pick him up, as DuckDom not able to get in there and shell out enough damage this early on in the game with only a tier. And so the Lucian ended up being a lot more valuable for them, and a very confident trade taken by DRX.
But always when they're playing Lucian and Yuumi, by the way, Lucian and Yuumi is not that strong in early game, and they're always moving first, especially when it comes to Raptor side. I've seen this situation already. It feels like deja vu.
Yeah.
I wonder how they can pressure lane as that combination on the bot side, and always moving first when it comes to skirmishes between mid jungle.
Yeah, I mean, DuckDom is way back.
Yeah, I mean, he got clean ultimate on set right there, but
he arrives to do damage now.
So that was great move by DRX's bot lane, especially, and he got Bork already.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. 10.5 minutes, Bork, and Boots. And Beyond just says, well, you know, whatever. We took a little win, but we're going to try to get some value up for our Supreme Laner up in the top side. We're going to split some of that gold.
Yeah, I mean, Camille at least need a Triforce and healing reduction item. Otherwise, I don't think he have single chance to win against this Aatrox. But the good thing is Echo Jungle is getting some kills and assists, you know, and he is picking a Dark Harvest as well. So, ooh, there is some spike. Right.
Yeah, DuckDom was trying to finish off the Krugs, and Gugur for some reason thought he could just walk at Illusion. You can't do that. Even if you slow him, like, he's still gonna just dash in your face. You don't have your 80 carry. He had to flash away from that, by the way, which shouldn't happen. But now, Def didn't carry a bit of an awkward spot. They're able to zone away DuckDom. Here comes Rich, as well as Doran, though, who is going to get in there and get a nice stun down onto Beyond, and finally Def will go down. But now it's Rich against the world. It's a nice combo there coming on in. That's going to be a nice amount of damage coming out of Rich so far, but in goes Pyosik, assassinates the Ezreal, and that will be the Bard going down too. The Tempered Fate is going to get a nice setup for Rich, but it did kind of annoy the Zoe.
Nice block.
Okay, coming in with the flashes. Here we go. Can Zoe do it is the question. The answer is not yet. in this game. Not able to trade back too much.
So basically, it's Pyoshik versus Rich right there. And that was really great TP timing by DYN because Lucian really dashed in. But the reaction by Keria was really great. He just landed out from Lucian and just made out the ultimate against the enemy team, and like they made some great escape, and after that Pyoshik's echo was popping off. Like that was just a crazy moment. That was insane lane pressure by DRX's bot lane, but also that was great reaction by Dynamics, you know, in general.
Yeah, Kerry rooted Duckdom way back onto the turret. That's why he gets her so late.
Yeah. And also here, I was thinking that maybe this is too much because Aatrox is unkillable, but Pyoshik was looking for this, you know. Juicy play. And I thought maybe they could do something here because Rich's skill shot is just so insane. He's hitting every single skill shot on Aatrox, so it feels like his Aatrox is some kind of different champion.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the guy is just insane on the Aatrox. And now he's 3-0, so... And again, he's up against a team that wants to dash into him and wants to get into Aatrox's face, which is generally pretty nice for the Aatrox. He's not playing up against a lot of range on the side of DRX, so this just gives even more value to a fed Aatrox, and for Rich specifically in the way that he plays this champion. So, very excited to see what he can pull off. Bottom lane, you mentioned it earlier on about Duckdom in the beginning of the game. Down 20 CS.
Oh yeah, it's happening again.
Yeah, just kind of every game up against a tippy-top bot lane, essentially.
And there is 2 Dark Seals.
Here we go again. He has to flash, and that's going to be a mistempered fate. They can dive this, and he will pick up the kill. The flash goes out there on to get away from the turret, and they will survive after picking up the kill.
That's the bot lane. And that's the 2 Dark Seals power.
Wow.
But anyways.
Yeah.
When, okay.
Yeah, that was...
It's level 10 Echo at this point. He's bad as well.
He is. 3-0-2.
Yeah.
And he has jungle item and proto belt. And a tome.
Right.
Where's his Dark Seal?
Where's his Dark Seal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Carrier can sell his second one. If only that was a thing.
That is true, but anyways, after Lucian Yuumi gets level 6, every single dash can be kill potential dash, you know?
Yeah.
So I think they're using that advantage and abilities right on the bot lane. And it feels like, yeah, their bot lane is already done so, and I'm wondering what is gonna be their second rotation after the header, because Beyond did kind of tricky header attempt here, and it worked out, you know? If he was late in like 2 seconds or something, they could actually finish the game here, but that was great header control by Beyond right there. And yeah, they need some time, definitely. And they have to play around Aatrox at this point. There's no other way. Ezra is way too weak compared to Lucian.
Yeah. I mean, he's even far away from his second item. I mean, he's desperately trying to get the Iceborne Gauntlet. And even once he gets there, he's going to have to wait for the Manamune to come out, or the Muramana to finish its transformation before he really hits that spike. And already, Deft is being a menace. And the second Guger steps away, Deft is like, I mean, you can't just step away.
And yeah, the movement speed by Yuumi is also really fast, boosting up some movement speed, so it's really easy to dodge Bard's ultimate. And yeah, when it comes to Echo plus Cat, it's gonna be most disgusting combo in the world. Like Evelyn and Yuumi.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, he's dead. They just went over the wall, and honestly, I think they could have even stayed for a little bit more. Maybe try to trade, but they didn't bother, as they already got their main target which was the free Bard just roaming through his own jungle, thought he was safe. He wasn't.
I mean, it's Echo, you know? And this is typical enemy team Echo.
Yeah.
Who one-shots everyone. So, yeah.
This is the one that makes you feel like, oh, maybe I should learn Echo. And then you try yourself, and then like 3 games later, you're just like, okay, actually, never mind. I'm going to forget about that. It doesn't work as well when I play it.
So if it's like, when you're playing against DRX, it's impossible to win with Ezreal because you're going to lose lane really hard, and also you're going to able Yuumi for enemy team.
Yeah.
But you cannot give away the Ezreal as well because enemy has depth, right? So I feel like everything is just working out really well for DRX side, except their top lane.
Yeah, but he's just kind of like avoiding the Aatrox now. He's like, yeah, I mean, wherever Aatrox goes, I will not be. We'll send Chovy to go handle whatever lane he's in. But now they are going to be down on the bottom side. He'll eventually scale as we're going to listen in here. Okay, the second I said we're going to listen in, not a single word was we just listened to silence.
Yeah. I mean, I think they should show Pyoshik's pro view at that point. But yeah, just randomly cat eating noodle while playing League of Legends. Pretty good. Yeah. Did you ever try playing Yuumi while you're eating?
While I'm eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. I mean, I haven't played too much Yuumi because I don't find it too entertaining. But when it was strong, I mean, trying to learn the champion and stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely played some games like that. Did you see there was a post about a guy who played AD Carry and Yuumi together? He was playing Yuumi with his feet.
Oh, wait. What?
Yeah. He had pedals that, like, you know.
Yeah. I
corresponded.
think that can be my next YouTube content.
Yeah, there you go. Well, who's on stead? Temper Fate, too slow, as we've seen many times here today. Duck Dom, that was a really nice cat ultimate. As Yuumi, alongside of Chovy, gonna have a lot of fun there. As Rich up in the top side, though, he is just dominating 1v2. Underneath the turret, Doran has to flash just to get away from the last auto, and Rich is like, man, I can't carry this alone, guys.
Yeah. Yo, bro. There is top lane.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. I mean, do they have any anti-healing? I don't really see it. And, okay, they're just going to take away Trundle. And now maybe they can take away Rich. Maybe now is the time that they finally kill the Aatrox.
Oh,
it is so difficult, though. It's taken forever as they finally kill him. The raid boss that is Aatrox will finally be slain.
Team Div. All chat.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the scores, right? That's like your typical, hey, how about 44.4% of the team's damage at the same time? You can go after this game of solo queue, you go tell your teammates, hey, look at the damage. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, they're enjoying the game. And he is still trying his best to lead his team to win, but his teammate is not helping at all. Right now, everyone is weak. Rest of the teammate in Dynamics, Trundle is just being Trundle, and Zoe is not like having great lane prio or something. Nothing special against that. And also their bot lane, Bard died so many times. He couldn't let a single ROM potential.
Koshik is just disgustingly strong right now.
Yeah.
And he still gets chunked for half his health by Rich. Oh, well, maybe Rich is going to die again as they have identified the main target.
And no healing reduction, though.
Doesn't really work if you don't have healing reduction.
Yeah. Bard ulti here. Great dodge.
Yeah. They're both really fast, so it's going to be difficult to be taking them out. It's Echo and Trinity Force Camille. As Pyoshik, yeah, just going in, casually just going to chunk Kuzan for most of his health. And DRX now, this is where they're strongest, I feel. Where they're, you know, they're just really feeling it. They're in the zone and they're ahead. They will just make the other team look so sad.
Yeah. And their only chance is to just have like a great flank by Aatrox while Ezreal is melting from it. You know?
Yeah. The total damage skill. Rutez more than Pyoshik.
That is crazy, actually.
His team is down almost 7,000 gold.
I think half of Rich's damage is from Doran's Camille, I feel like.
Bullying Camille? Yeah, maybe. It's a nice binding from the Bard, and Rich now is finally getting... Okay, that's going to be straight to the back line by Jovi. He's going to get a huge amount of damage on in there. In goes Pyoshik. They're not getting too much fatal damage, though. Everybody on the side of Dynamics is going to live. But they're going to be able to push them back anyway. Pyoshik still full health, and he's 6-0-4. And so he's going to be able to come back here, tank up the Dragon. DRX will get that objective.
Yeah. When the day they get enough of healing reduction items, I think it's a day of Aatrox Dynasty is falling. And it's slowly coming, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, someone's eventually going to have to get some. Kind of surprised that we haven't seen any, but based on how much the LCK loves their Morellonomicons, and I guess that Echo in the jungle is not necessarily going to pick that up. We have had it delayed here just a little bit, and finally, the Executioner's Calling is picked up by Doran. It was kind of his job from the get-go, and he finally got to those 3 items you were talking about.
Yeah, I told you. Camille need the 3 items to play against Aatrox in the lane, and that got delayed a lot because he played lane really bad. But it happened, and they are trying to push this mid turret, and I think this is really great tempo. Great tempo control.
Nice knock him on a depth. He's just gonna die as Rich is doing it. He's taking this game into his own hands. He's like, I don't care if I have to 1v9. I will do it. As he gets the flank. How about another flank? Nice little dodge by Jovi, but he's going to be zoned into an awkward spot. That set so tanky, though, nearly able to take out Beyond. He's going to take Rich into the back to try to survive, and he will. So now Pyoshik even has to be careful. He's going to stopwatch. That's a nice trouble bubble onto the set, but way too far away as Kuzan nearly dies. And notice that Doran, there was a perfect teleport ward to get behind them. He's like, nah. I don't care. I'm going to split push. I'm Camille. I'll save that TP for something better.
He's mad right now. And Yuumi can kill it, by the way, with Q damage. I think it's not enough right now because of the red buff. But there we go.
Here goes Pyoshik. This Echo is insane. He is legendary now, and the triple kill. Make that 9-0. Pyoshik is just unbelievable in this game.
Yeah. He's like screaming at us, give me the freaking POG vote right there.
I don't think there's any question who's going to pick it up here in this game.
Maybe Keria. Is he perfect? He played perfectly on the cat. But anyways, like Pyoshik finally popping off with his solo queue card, Echo Jungle.
Yeah.
It seems really great, and yeah. Doran seems like he's really mad after his mistakes in the lane.
Yeah, Doran's definitely an emotional player, and he will not be happy with himself at the same time. So, you know, if he gets behind and if he feels he didn't play very well, he might continue not playing well, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, typical solo queue player, you know. I mean,
well,
he also got reported a lot because of that in solo queue. So there's no doubt he's doing it. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean, look, Beyond is low. They circle around and they're all going to get really low. And there's like a very clear teleport ward right behind the team. Doran doesn't care.
Yeah, true. But at the end, he saved his TP and also they got all the kills out, so Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, maybe. And Piosik's like, well, if Doran's not going to do it, I'll do it.
This is just juicy.
Oh, yeah. This is a Fed Echo's dream. It's like a bunch of low health members, like over walls and stuff where they think they're safe. Well, here comes Team Dynamics. Chovy doesn't seem to care. And Doran is going to get quite low. Chovy here looking for that big damage. And here comes Piosik once again. But the rest of his team, they're all going in one by one. And that's a huge shutdown. Going over to Duck Dom. Oh, man. DRX, they are getting a little bit ahead of themselves here. As now the TP is going to be used to push a side lane where the rest of Dynamics were not.
So yeah, they tried a little bit aggressive here and here, maybe. Deft is also getting caught, maybe not. Not happening. But anyways, there is still Azure potential, right? And Aatrox either, so it's still really one-sided even though they kind of throw it on the top side. And sneaky play.
Oh? I think we should have seen him there. Maybe not. He's very much on the edge of the ward.
Yeah, there is no healing reduction item for any other players here.
But it is 3-on-1. Can they actually kill Rich is the question. The answer looks like no, but they finally are able to do it. And here comes Doran with a nice flank. Finally able to get in there into the team fight. Able to swipe down onto that Bard. As Beyond will go down as well. And now they're just going in. He's so fast with the Yuumi on his back. Who cares about the mana? As, what are you going to do when there's a crab rave going on? Quadra kill for Doran. As it is now 20-7. And I think they might just look to push. I don't know if they can actually end this one, but they're going to push regardless.
Yeah, Doran's KDA was 0-2-3. But right now it seems like he did something really great in this game. But yeah, that was insane game by DRX, just having fun.
Top difference.
Old chat, top difference indeed.
Yeah, well, they're going to look for another kill here. And they will get it right before the Nexus goes down. GG. DRX, it started off a little bit scary after their top lane was struggling a lot. But afterwards, Piosik just said, let me show you who the true Jungle King is. It's me. It's me on Echo.
I blinked once and randomly Echo is 302.
Yeah.
With 2 items in the early game. Yeah, that is just crazy. And I feel like it's just another top 5 team. I mean, top team. Maybe top 2 team.
Yeah.
Versus bottom tier team.
It's top 3 or top 2 at this point for DRX, and it looked pretty easy for them. They were even styling a little bit, like that team fight up on the top side where they went in one by one, and Piosik randomly was like, yeah, I guess I'll just give 1,000 gold to Ezreal. Doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
Yeah, his face right there is why that's why I don't play top lane.
He'd be like, okay, I played this game with Aatrox and this performance, and we cannot win. We still cannot win. So how should I play this game? What should I do?
What, he even roamed. It's not even like he only shut down his lane. He like went mid, got the flash out of Chovy. He was able to get into the team fights very early on and have a huge impact with his TPs, and it still didn't matter. He still couldn't do it alone.
I mean, even though I think Piosik is going to get POG, DRX's bot lane difference is just so huge compared to any bot lane. The Raptor fight that they had in the early game was just so huge impact in that game, and also they were playing Lucian and Yuumi.
Yeah.
And they should have no pressure before level 6, you know, even though they poke well, they're playing as Azure bot. And somehow they managed to have better tempo against enemy bot lane, and that made huge gap between the DRX's mid jungle between Dynamics' mid jungle, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's all from their bot lane. So yeah, I mean, that's the main problem. You know, as I said, Duckdam is not showing that well. 20 CS difference happened again. and also Guga's bot. He couldn't land a single ROM with bot.
Yeah, I mean, the Bard was kind of invisible. The Trundle, I almost even forgot that Trundle was in the game, which does happen sometimes when the enemy jungler is legendary and you know, your team is behind as a Trundle. So it's not all Beyond's fault, but definitely a rough one for Team Dynamics. That's not going to be an easy one to stomach, especially for Rich, who was basically just trying to carry by himself. So maybe they can have a better start. I mean, they had a good start the last time, but maybe an even better start going into Game 2. But first, a break. We'll be right back.